it's me, your boy, Kis Samson. So I have this word to give us. If you want to lead a successful life, you want to live a successful life, you must be ready to do the opposite. When I mean the opposite, there's something that one of my friends told me one day. He said, Samson, why is it that anytime everyone decides to do or to follow this way, you will always follow the other side? I said, the truth is this, because living with crowd will do what? Will lead you to live a life of what? Regret, and a life of what? Unfulfilled, incomplete. You will become what? How will I say it? You will become like someone who is just a follower and not a leader. Because leaders don't follow crowd. Crowd follow what? Leaders. And leaders don't do what others do. Leaders always do the opposite. So what am I trying to say is this: if you want to live a successful life, don't think about what other people are doing. Succeed easily. Do that thing that is hard to do or to accomplish. When the truth is this: every race that you do what? You succeed easily, it will be very, very hard for you to live with it long. There's something that my dad told me one day. He said, Samson, a wide road is open for everyone, but a narrow road is open for few. Sometimes I would just be telling my dad, sometimes I do used to ask my dad, why is it that you always throw a parable word that is higher than my word, me myself, that is bigger than my head? He said, when you grow up, you will understand what it takes to do or to be a man of parable, not a man of words. You know what I'm saying? So what am I trying to say is this: a narrow road is automatically made for few, and a wide road is open for multitudes. And you got to understand that a wide road, you can run and reach your goal, but you got to understand that narrow road, it leads to what? To many open space. You know what I'm saying? So what am I trying to say? Always try to do the opposite. Are you trying to set up some work? Are you trying to set up some certain thing? You want to start up a work. You are a student. You want to choose the material or the subject that you want to study. Don't just follow. That was when I was in secondary school in Nigeria. So there was a point when our class, when we reached like SS2, then when we are about to enter SS2, they asked us to choose our subject. I have a lot of friends who run to economy, who decide to read, who decide to run to art class, and I have a lot of few people who do what? Who just, the moment they just ask them, what subject do you want to do? This one said, do you want to enter this class? Do you want to read this subject? Do you want to go this class? And the moment they hear that one of their friends decide to move to art, all of them pack like a sand. Then the teacher asked me, he said, Samson, which subject do you want to read? I said, Auntie, give me a few weeks. Let me think within myself. Let me reflect the things that I know. But I love to be accountant. I love accounting. But let me just reflect, because I don't love science and physics. And the thing that I hate the most is geography. You know what I'm saying? So after some weeks, then I decide to do what? To read accountant. So what am I trying to say is this: the truth is this: don't follow the road that multitudes of people follow. Don't follow crowd to do what? To walk. Because at the end, if for instance, think about it, how many of your friends that you are no longer communicating with, maybe in your 20s, in your 15, in your 12th, or in your 16, how many of your friends you are not even communicating with? You don't have their number till now, but there are some certain things that you people have done long time ago that you are now like regretting why you do it, why you join them to do those things. There are a lot. That is why sometimes you do what? Many of us waste our 20s, our 30s in following multitudes, because we want to do that thing that many people do, not knowing that narrow road leads to successful road. When I start up my YouTube, I have a lot of my friends who do used to tell me, Samson, this YouTube you are doing is, it's not this, it's not that. Why is it that you don't like to upload other people's videos? You don't like to download other people's videos, whereby you know where you can go download it, you will not get strike, all those stuff. I said, no, I don't love to take other people's videos. People who did it don't have two heads. As long as they have that mindset of starting it from somewhere, me too can start up from somewhere. And some of my friends in my former place do used to mock at me, laugh me, make mockery, tell me something. You don't know what else to do. If you don't have job, you better go and be watching what you videos, Facebook. No need of you carrying your phone, moving around. But the thing is different right now. You know what I'm saying? It's totally different, and I truly appreciate you all who make it different, because I'm not the one that make it different. It is you that are giving me the energy, and I truly appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So don't follow multitudes to dance. Learn on your own. That is why we have a lot of people today who are more than others in terms of dancing, music, because what they learn behind the scene is much more than what they learn in public when crowd is there. Because what makes you a leader is not being with a crowd. What makes you a prefect in your class, in your school, in anywhere, it's not about how much you study in your class, in the school. It's how much you put in work at work, in your home. You know what I'm saying? The secret, the things you do in secret. So if you want to live a successful life, have this mindset of working alone, because it's very, very good. The moment you have that ability to work alone, the moment you have that mindset that you can do things alone, even if you fail, according to my mentor Ali Baba, which he is one of the first person that motivated me. He's the one of my mentor that I do used to watch. I have a lot of them, but he tell me a word. He said in one of his motivation word, he said he failed in more than 20 times. I was shocked. I said, you failed 20 times and you are now grinding. And me, I don't even know what they call failing. I don't even discover where I failed. I'm just rolling like a sheep, moving around. I don't even know. I can't just discover where I fail so that I can correct myself. You failed 20 times, not the one you don't discover. The one you discover, and I have not even started to discover my failure. And I'm now feeling tired. That is when I said, no. I have not even know anything in my entire life. I have not even experienced anything in my entire life. Let me just be doing what I'm doing. Let me just be moving around to see if that thing that he said will do it will work. And truly speaking, it's working. It's working. Because when my friends were mocking at me, anything they say, what I reflect always, what come to my mind is the word of the man. You know what I'm saying? So what am I trying to say is don't follow multitudes, because at the end they will still leave you. And the moment you start to follow multitudes, the moment all of them, maybe some move to east, north, west, and south, and you remain in the west, you will come to understand that you will you will continue to start from the crash, and which may not be easy for you. You know what I'm saying? So learn to do what? To walk alone. You know what I'm saying? Because that brings out the best successful life. You know what I'm saying? So remain blessed. May God bless you.